Hey guys, today we're going to be doing a walkthrough of the installation of a 54-inch quick hitch John Deere snowblower. So to get started, we've got our 54-inch quick hitch snowblower, the quick hitch, the bearing carrier, and the PTO shaft, and we're going to be installing that on a John Deere 1025R compact tractor with a factory installed cab. These are two of the main components of our Snow Wrangler package. I've found the best practice for installing these snow blowers is to line up the entire assembly in the order that you're going to install it. So the first part here, we've got our long PTO shaft that's going to go back to the mid PTO shaft of your tractor. And then we've also got our bearing carrier here. Now this is the part that a lot of people struggle with. We've got a hexagonal shaft coming off our PTO shaft that has to go through not one but two bearings. Lining up that shaft is probably the most difficult part of this entire process. It takes a little finesse, and eventually that shaft will slip through both bearings. To get started, we're going to take off the silver rod. So we've got a key ring, just like one you'd have your car keys on. We're going to take that off and pull that silver rod out. From there, we're going to shove this entire assembly underneath the tractor. Alright guys, so this part here, now that this bearing carrier is underneath the tractor, the PTO shaft is run back. What we're doing is lining up this stud here with this slotted groove right on the back side on both sides. So there's a stud on both sides. We're going to line that up into that slotted groove, and it'll rotate up, and this hole will line up with the front hole on your tractor, and we'll put that same silver rod back through. Now that that front bearing carrier is installed, we're going to go underneath the mid of our tractor here. We're going to make sure that that tractor is in park, shut off. We're going to lift up the long PTO shaft and attach it to the mid PTO on this tractor. All right, now that the mid PTO assembly is all installed, we're going to start working on our quick hitch. Our goal here is going to be to lay this silver rod right into the cradle on the front bumper of your tractor. We're going to make sure that both of our locking pins are pulled out and into the open position. From here, we're going to lift this up, bring it up to our tractor, press that silver rod into the cradle, and let that quick hitch come down so that our locking pins lock into place. The tractor that we're working on today is a 2024 John Deere 1025R. For that reason, this tractor was ordered with the single point hydraulic connector. So on this particular snowblower, we've done the flat face couplers to plug into the single point connector. There is a adapter block where we can do everything together the same way your loader would come off and on. We do recommend going with the flat face couplers just for the simple reason of then your snowblower and your quick hitch are not tied together by their hydraulic hoses, where we can move them around separately. From here, now that this quick hitch is installed, we're going to run our hydraulic lines up to the middle of the tractor. So we're going to take these and go through our hydraulic hose holders and take those up to the mid. Now when your snowblower comes from us here from Riesterer Schnell, we color coordinate with zip ties on the hydraulic hoses to match the hydraulic hose port that they're going to go in on the tractor. So red goes to red, blue goes to blue. We're just going to pull back on that flat face coupler and install, just like so. All right, so now we've pulled our tractor with our quick hitch installed on it up to our snowblower. Now right now this quick hitch is in the up position. What we're going to do is start up the tractor, lower the quick hitch. That way we're able to roll the tractor in and line up the hitch of the snowblower. Our goal here is this stud on the side of our snowblower. We're going to line up with the pocket right in here. Now you can drive the tractor into the snowblower. I prefer to roll the tractor into the snowblower. That way I can watch it line up and limits the chances of anything being installed incorrectly. Pro tip is just grabbing a tire and then able to roll the entire tractor by itself.
No, there's no arrow for that?
Now that this stud is lined up with our hanger, we're going to make sure that our locking pins are retracted and locked out. Start up our tractor and we're going to raise this snowblower up. Now that the snowblower is up and off the ground, what we're able to do is close our locking pins. That way that'll slip in. We'll do the same thing over on the other side. The last part of this is going to be installing the implement drive shaft on the snowblower onto the long shaft that we previously installed. The final part is doing our chute rotation hydraulic hoses. So we're going to take those off from around the head of our snowblower. We're going to run them through the hydraulic holder on our quick hitch, and then up the same hydraulic holders that we had for our quick hitch. Once again, color coordinated, yellow to yellow, black to black. Make sure that those hoses are all out of the way, tucked into place, and we're ready to blow some snow.